Greetings everybody and welcome back to Daddy DeGrand. DeGrand Daddy plays Hades, the big bad update. The last run certainly was something. We actually got all the gods in one playthrough.
The dead are judged and sent to Asphodel, Elysium, or Tartarus. We keep the process neat and orderly. Everyone gets in, no one gets out.
Not quite. There are actually a few people who got out. I'm pretty sure there's actually some dialogue somewhere. Okay, we start with Athena here. That's nice.
Strength and wisdom guide you from the darkness, Zagreus.
Strength and wisdom, she says. Blood and darkness is what I say. Yeah, we actually had all the Olympian gods. The 7 main ones plus Mercury. So that qualifies as all the Olympian gods who are currently in the game. And surprisingly enough, it was still a very, very close run because, how should I put it, man? That run, it was a hot mess. It was really a hot mess. It was a spear run. We had so many just scrambled together boons. We had very, very bad hammer upgrades in that run as well. I gotta be honest, I wasn't always sure that we could make it. But you know what? We had all the boys and all the girls on our side, so that was enough to make it, you know? Like in manga and anime, Nakama power, the power of friendship. That's all it took there. That was all we needed to succeed. Good trap kill there, I like that one quite a bit. So yeah, let's see how this one is going to shape up eventually. There was Chaos. He was actually missing last time, but I don't feel like going to meet Chaos instead of Athena here. I'm pretty sure that Athena was also one of the first goddess we met on the last run. I think she actually was the first one, now that I think about it. Let's take the Holy Shield in here. Not that interested in taking the cast. We started with that on the last run. It was a good cast, by the way. We got a lot of usage out of that. I would even say it was one of the main stars of that last run, but not this run. I have a feeling that this one will be just fine. I base that assumption on a few things. For one, the shield, a much more comfortable weapon than the spear by a long shot. But also, hang on a second. There we go.
You shouldn't have crossed me.
Also because there's just, how should I put it? You develop a feeling for the games, you know? After a while, you feel like you seem to know what the game expects you to do at a given time to really make something work. There are runs where I go purposely against it. Like the last one where I actually just forced to get all the gods into the rotation. Or the ones where I try to make Aphrodite work for me.
You want to make it out of there, you don't have to listen to a word I say, to be quite honest, but my Huntress blessings ought to help.
We shall see. But yeah, on a run like these ones, let's actually take the special here. Let's see if we can get something good out of that. On runs like this, you notice, you feel like the run is actually trying to push you into a certain direction. I mean, look at this. We actually got 2 pretty good Athena boons right away. And we also have now met Artemis, who is able to give me the Deadly Reversal, which means we have the potential to get a remarkably strong crit run in here. So with the crit direction, we are going, hoping for the best. And hoping for a hammer upgrade that will actually go well with that. I think the best one right now would actually be Explosive Return. Just so that we have some high base damage to really capitalize on that critting special we have right now. And Explosive Return we get. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Everything is just coming into place, slowly but steadily. And now these fools stand no chance. This is exactly what I wanted. And you know what? It all started with the very first boon, where I was offered both her dash and her attack, and had the feeling, had the conviction that taking the dash would be better. Aside from the dash just being a very strong boon in general. I don't know. It's just a feeling. And it paid off, and I'm very happy about that.
Not yet.
Gimme, 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 gimme. Thank you. Let's go for the key. No respect. So yeah, we are going to try to get that duo boon between Athena and Artemis. And I will also endeavor to... let me think. I mean, if we go hard on crits, we might as well also get marked, right? So I'm probably also going to get with Artemis later on. And I was about to say, if we could get Aphrodite in here too, that would be pretty nice. Just for a chance to get the... what's it called? The Artemis Aphrodite duo on top of it. So we are going to upgrade the special here, more damage. Taking that money with us. And then we show Alecto, who's boss.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold it right there.
Holding it. First phase being done. That was a crit. Keep critting, keep critting. Keep hitting, keep critting. Good. I feel like the explosive return isn't as much dealing as much damage as it should. Don't quote me on that though.
I don't like her very much.
That's okay, she doesn't like you all that much either. I feel like the explosive return isn't critting for as much damage as it should. Like, it should be hitting for over 150, right? 50 base damage times 3. Plus the damage on the special from Artemis. Yeah, that actually should be dealing a bit more damage. There's nothing in here I really want, so... let's start with Artemis.
Okay.
Get Mark, get the duo boon, and wreck all the fools coming in our way. Destroy them. Completely and utterly crit them into nothingness. Into smithereens. I'm going for one reroll in here. And it was good. My god. I don't know why, I don't know what's causing it, but I feel like my calls are super on point today. Maybe I should dedicate a lot of time to playing Hades today, as long as it's going good like this. Not getting a lot of crits, but that will come around later on. Heart Rent. That is one of the duo boons I wanted, so we are taking that.
Thank you, Goddess.
And there's Hermes, and that's... what can I say? That's exactly what I wanted to see in here. Let's start with Athena, of course. And interesting, but the Diva, that's the one I wanted.
You'd best not take for granted my affection, Godling. Yes, I've lots of it to go around.
Yeah,
Just as
I
easily
know.
rescind such privileges.
I know.
So that's the way it is then.
So that's the way it is then. The great part about this... 150 crit, 140 crit, I saw that. That's less than what should have happened here. Yeah, the good part about this is that I may be able to get away without actually getting the Aphrodite keepsake now, which is good for me. Less so for these fools. But certainly good for me.
I'm not angry with you any longer, dearest. Though, might I suggest you take some extra steps to keep it that way?
I mean, you might suggest that, but there is a good chance that I will ignore that suggestion. Let's go. Dying Lament going to help me with that weakening up time while clearing these rooms. Hermes, let's go. Not a great fan of these, but extra dashes are pretty good. Don't want those. I don't want to meet Ares right now, so that's better. Give me a duo boon, give me marked, and we can leave happily ever after in here. It's not the direction I wanted that to go. Slowly but steadily. Nice. No duo boon, but a hunter's mark. Also pressure points, interesting. But the hunter's mark is what we want in here.
This gift.
I go for one reroll in here. Dionysus. I mean, sure, why not? His raw effect would be pretty neat. And it's that fool again, huh?
It's time.
Time it is.
Prepare yourselves.
I am always prepared for trouble. I mean, I wanted to say I don't want to hurt him, but then I realized that, unbeknownst to myself, I would have been lying there. Took a moment of introspection to come to that sudden realization. If I could hurt Thanatos, I would do that without a second thought, without remorse. That is how little I think of him right now. Next up, there you are.
You give those musty shades and corpses a fair fighting chance down there, you hear me, Zach? Or just in case you need a hand.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing fair going on about this run right now.
Cheers to that.
Thanks.
Take care, Zagreus.
I will. And, yeah. No-brainer. Absolute no-brainer. Pretty nice fighting stage. I really like these small and narrow rooms, man. It's one of the reasons why I'm such a big fan of the Styx floor. I really, really like these intimate situations. And as you can see, man, the crit damage is insane. And we get so much AoE damage in situations like this. Everyone is marked up super fast. What is not to laugh about this situation? What is there not to laugh? I don't need that one. So let's take the Death Stand in here.
Much appreciated.
Making fairly okay time. Even though we got delayed somewhat fiercely on the run. There's the deadly reversal. Perfect. Perfect. Now all the pieces are in place. I actually have no idea what god I want to meet next. If there even is a god I really want to meet next in here. First of all, I would like you to leave your flame pit. Dionysus, getting good crits in here. There you go. Now that's asking the realest of questions. Is there another god I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, want to meet? Yeah, there seems to be something wrong, because the explosive return isn't critting as hard as it should. I mean, it has 50 base damage. I do have the Aphrodite Artemis duo boon on top of these fools. It's critting for very little. Apparently I'm not even... Look at that, I'm not even... I mean, I wasn't even critting there, so let's put that to the side, but... Apparently I'm not really critting all that high here. Last phase, let's double check it here and again.
More heads.
Don't worry, these heads won't last. The damage is still insane, don't get me wrong, but... The crits, they really are not as high as expected. Keep critting, keep killing, keep critting, keep killing. Weak. And there you go. And you're dead, son. You're dead, my boy. I can only guess that there's something weird about the base damage. Maybe it says it's base damage, but it's not actually base damage on the explosive return. Would be kind of weird, but I don't know.
Where do you think you're going?
And yeah, we are back the question of what keepsake I'm actually wanting to take in here. I kind of feel like actually going hard on Athena here again. Getting some more out of her, you know? Let's see what else she has in store for us.
Take me up.
She has been good for us. She has been there from the start to finish. Might as well go a bit harder. Just a little bit harder. That's rerolls. That's another. There is our hammer. I don't even know what kind of hammer upgrade even would be good for the situation at hand. We shall see. We will find out. Who's next? Some fools is what's next. And explosion. Dread Flight, Sudden Rush, Mirage Flight. I don't really want the Mirage Flight. I want to use my explosive thing as often as possible. I'm pretty sure Dread Flight makes my special even faster, right? So let's take that. Hope for the best. What's in here? Darkness, don't care. Let's reroll again.
Give me another.
One more. There's my girl. He actually dodged my cast. It's going to all the places, which is pretty nice. That was super unnecessary damage. Okay, that was a good crit. 268. That's a bit more along the lines of what I wanted to see. And yeah, I actually like how fast my special's just flying around. And Span Spirit. I kinda had it in the back of my mind that that one's still open. Taking it because it's actually pretty neat for this run, for this situation. Because if the projectiles last a bit longer, I can dash through them a bit more effectively. Let's take the Brilliant Repulse. Maybe we can get another... Maybe we can get the Athena Legendary in here as well. Which I would like quite a bit. And yeah, as you can see, the special seems to be enough to actually take care of everything in this room. Yeah, we're doing it. This is actually enough. I could just stand there and throw out my special repeatedly and get the job done with that. There is the Divine Protection. Very nice. Feels like it has been at least 10 to 20 runs. Probably more than that, since I had that for the last time. So yeah, very, very glad that this worked out the way it did. And you know what? I have to give credit where credit is due. Athena did not offer me sure footing once. And she was not super insistent on giving me her Wrath effect. So yeah, Athena, I tip my hat to you today. You were super helpful, and I appreciate you for that. You're the last one, huh? You're dead. You're dead. Now. Let's check in here, get some life essence.
I'll pay for that.
And we are going to actually roll in here again.
Time to make some changes around.
One more. For Hermes, sure, why not? Oh, it's free. Now I feel stupid about having bought HP.
You want the usual or what there, boss?
Give me the usual. Dodge sense. Second one is actually very good.
Time to pick up the pieces.
And yeah, I would have loved to reroll again in here, but that's not in the cards. I want to save that last reroll for sticks.
Strongbows.
Because there I can pretty much guarantee to get a God Boon out of that situation. There they are. Nicely stacked together in here. Man, for room clear, this run right now is so satisfying. For room clear, this run right now is so good. I kind of feel like I should get more special heavy shield runs. A lot of runs I had in the past, they have been explosive return for the victory. Because I really just had that realization how good it is just recently. Or go hard on the dash attacks or the... what's it called? Oh, Height Breaker. Do I want that? Oh, rough question. Let's take it.
Artemis, guide my hand.
So yeah, it's either has been very hard on the bull rushes, the dash attacks, or the explosive return.
It's time, Mysterious. Let us assert our greatness through single-minded combat.
There will be no greatness in this fight, my boys. There will only be death and downfall for the two of you. Yeah, do it. That's one down to his 50% mark. And yeah, we actually have met Zeus in this, right? Apparently you're salty about that. Not enjoying the treatment. Neither did Theseus. Come on out of your shell. There we go. And he isn't doing anything. He's waiting for us to kill him. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Far too kind of you.
Please hold your applause.
And onwards to the next floor we go. See. Let's see. I don't think there's any other god I really need to meet in here. So let's take the Patroclus Keepsake and be on our merry way. Not having a lot of money on our hands, we were actually spending somewhat fiercely. Which is good. You don't want to have your money lie around all too long, all that much. At least that's my take on the matter. Although I have been doing that quite a bit in the past. If I was offered a shop or a room with a god boon, I was usually going with the god boon room. And oh my god, we're actually being offered 3 boons in here.
How about another?
That's not too shabby actually. Let's start with Athena.
Try this way.
I was not expecting to see 3 god boons in here. That's not the kind of treatment I expected to see here. But rerolling money or a palm into HP is still pretty good. And they're dead. This is pretty nice. Probably not one of the strongest runs I've ever had, but it is absolutely satisfying. Can you die? Thank you.
Can't do that.
It's just nice to see all the crits pop up all the time, you know? And you're dead. It's also just nice seeing the shield just fly around like crazy through the entire room. So do I. Good damage. Good. Man, the Dionysus crits with his Wrath effect are so nice. That 200 crit I saw in between there, I'm pretty sure that was him. And nice trap krill. And you're dead, son. Last stand. Let's take it. I wanted to wait until that effect wears off. I was pretty sure it would. Okay, how many lives do we have? 5? Pretty okay. There's Aphrodite again. Let's actually see what she offers.
Cheers, mate.
Heartbreak Strike and Wave of Despair. Wave of Despair is going to be good. I'm not really using my attack all that much, so there's no point in taking anything else. Boom. Look at that, 99 and 87. And I was just using my spear, my special there. So weird. Very, very weird indeed. But I feel like crits can be pretty inconsistent at times in general. Like, there are also some abilities I feel like they don't crit for 300%, but were only... for 200%, but only for 100%. So double the damage. Good backstab damage. And there's gonna be one more wave, right? There they are. Vermin. And a fourth wave. I'm poisoned, huh? Can you drink? Thank you. There we go. Something good out of Artemis in here. Support fire. I haven't had that one in quite a while as well. Let's go, why not? Can't even see it right now. Apparently there have to be enemies around. Support of fire. I really like that legendary because it just looks cool. Because it just looks very cool. I don't think I really need anything out of Dionysus, so I go with the HP first. You don't really see it all that much in this room because it immediately goes through the walls. But it's still a very nice effect. And it just adds 15 extra damage to everything you do, you know? What's not to love? What is not to love about that? And the legendary would also launch every time you dash. Now that would be insanity I could get behind. I actually have no idea what the prerequisites for that legendary are, because I just never search it out, you know? It's never, I think, never a thing I really look out for. Sometimes when I have a run like this one where I go somewhat hard on her, it just pops up. It just appears. Most of the time, I'm delighted to see it. There have been other times where I feel like there's anything or something else she offers that I would rather have. Like Marked, for example, or a Duo Boon. It's usually not a priority thing to get, but when you get it, you feel pretty good about it. Alright. We are actually approaching a full clear in here, which is awkward. Let's go with Dionysus then.
Let's see what's in here.
I mean, this run is fun right now, so I wouldn't be against getting a full clear in here. And you know what? I'm absolutely happy about how this run went. I want to get a good crit shield run for quite a while now. And I also felt like I got a lot of boons in this game, in this playthrough, that I don't usually get all that much. I mean, ask everyone, how often do you see the Athena legendary? How often do you realistically see that? It is very elusive, because the prerequisites for that one, they are terrible. That's not sugarcoated, they are absolutely terrible. Just realized that that was the first time I used my attack in quite a while now. And yeah, man, I am happy. This run just flowed super well. We got everything we came for. Everything we wanted, and something extra. And look at that, we get even more. We get even more. Low tolerance, that makes for 4 duo wounds. Interesting. Wasn't even aiming to get all these duo wounds. I wanted 1 duo boon, I got that 1 duo boon, was happy about that. I don't really need a hammer, so we might as well go for Artemis again here. Exit wounds, I actually do use my cast regularly, so why not? Also, exit wounds crits are ridiculously fun to do. And we are actually going to fight the big bad boss in here. Right after fighting through this corridor. So having exit wounds for that one, it's gonna be pretty good. It's going to be pretty okay. Don't care about you. You are going to bite the dust. Oh, he had something left in him. Yeah, I'm going to buy the Eye of the Lamia, that's for sure. Yarn of Ariadne? Nah. I mean, if there's no boons left for me to get, why bother, right? But the Heart of the Lamia, or Eye of the Lamia, what is it? I have to check. Is it a heart or is it an eye? It's an eye, okay, thank you. It's going to be useful. Brilliant, reposed. Yeah, let's not do that. Sure, strong exit wounds, why not? And this is boss fight territory. We actually have enough money to get one more centaur out here. Nice.
The prince compels the multi-headed hound to let him pass.
And of course he does. Bribery. Let's hope that he won't sue for our corrupt behavior. Or his corrupt behavior, actually, because he was the one who did give in to the bribery.
Isn't that so, Father?
Then again, he's a beloved dog, so who would sue him for that?
Again to fall to me. Would that you paid me such respects back at the house.
I mean, I tried talking to you, and then I gave up. You just did not make it worth my while, you know? You were very rude. And, I mean, I am pretty rude myself, but I don't appreciate the rude behavior of others. Is that hypocritical of me? Yes. Do I care? No. Being a human, I am actually entitled to being a hypocrite. Apparently that's how being a human works these days. Oh, that nice crit out of my cast. Keep going. Did not want to reach maximum stacks out of my Wrath effect here. And I like how these are just keeping on flying around. And yeah, my boy. You are not going to last. Good damage. 50%. And yeah, he has nothing on us. And there you go.
With your youth comes a certain strength, it seems.
So it would seem, right? No last voice line. Weird. But yeah, thanks for the good fight. I had a lot of fun with you.
By my father's name.
And yeah, look at all the death defiances we did not need to use. Look at my HP. I did not take any damage. Oh boy. Yeah, man. This was a very fun run. Athena and Artemis being the stars, of course. And they are making the thumbnail, that's for sure. Thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, let me know in the comments below. And I will see you in the next video. Until then, have the greatest of days.